Hello everybody, it's Socknick, and it has been far too long, but we're finally back with Kid Chameleon 3, The Final Marathon, by Drios1. So, last time, we had a little bit of trouble. Things are definitely getting harder, and here we are on Range of the Wild Beasts 2. Now, I won't delay things too much, but I will say, I saw the feedback from the last few videos, and I think I will be continuing with the level select once we inevitably game over. Gotta keep things fresh, and maybe at some point later on we can go back and attempt to beat the game legitimately. Anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, so left off as Berserker, and now we're on Stealth. First order of business would ideally be getting a... Okay, well here are the more of the wild beasts. We got a scorpion and a whale. Really hoping to not take damage there. Okay, I think a Maniacs is our ideal pick here. Looks like they take 4 hits to kill. I'm not sure what's going on with all these evanescent blocks. That was bad damage. Yeah, no point jumping on these guys. I think we should probably just be... Okay, time is good. We should just be axing them to death. Sadly, it does make it hard to outrange them when they're in these confined spaces. Extend the distance, and then axe him down. We did get the clock, so I'm not too worried about time, but... Okay, so I think Juggernaut is actually really our ideal helmet here. We'll have to see what's going on. That was a little odd there. And we got a ram in the back. Okay, I don't think I want Berserker, but let's see. It seems like we're being given a pretty wide range of helmets to potentially use on this level. Oh, should have seen that coming. Classic Drios level design. So it looks like one of these levels where we're going to be going from left to right to start and then wrapping over where we were vertically until we get to the top. More time. I wonder if those will fall. I suspect they will. Gonna be hard to access. So that's the advantage of having red stealth. So it looks like it only actually... Okay, neither of those behaved as expected. It only wraps over one time. There's gotta be some twist here other than the abundance of enemies to make it a little harder. Well, I did not want to do that. If I can make things a little more difficult then. But we do have more time. Okay, this looks fun. Got it. Am I hidden? Don't think so. Now the nice thing about these guys is at least they're completely stupid and just sit there and let us kill them. Gotta love that about the Rams. I don't even think we need the platform here, but might as well just use it. Okay, get out of here. Berserker refill. helmets. For some reason, I've decided that Berserker is now the helmet we stick with. I would gladly take any sort of more offensively geared ranged helmet, though. This has been a bit odd so far. I think we have a rather oddly normal that almost was bad. We have a pretty good idea of what we'll be dealing with, and time has been abundant too. Okay, I will 100% take this Maniacs. Almost threw it away though. Okay, we're gonna take the Juggernaut. That's the one thing I like more than Maniacs right now. I did forget to give myself an extra life, so that's unfortunate, but can't win them all. Okay, man. These guys can't go down slopes. You know, now that I think about it, I'm really hoping they give us another Berserker helmet, because something tells me that we might get more value out of Berserker on the next level. Or he was just kind of thrown in here. Hard to know which. More of that action. And the whale is gone. Who knows, maybe Juggernaut is more desirable in the next level. It's really hard to say. And either way, we're now Red Stealth, so... Man, I would really like the Juggernaut helmet right here. Funny how that works. If I can... do that. Well, that was a pretty straightforward level. Kept thinking there was going to be some catch to it, but... Alright. Okay, so Relay of Death 3. We got another Murder Wall level here. Yippee. And I'm a little concerned, too, because I can't remember. I guess I could have checked there, but I don't know how many continues we have. I think at most maybe one, and we're running pretty low on lives, so... This could be the end of our legit run, but let's just give it a go. So it looks like Red Stealth and Berserker are really the options we're given to do this. Wow, okay, well, I'm dead. Took me far too long to get in there. Desirable damage either. The Red Stealth helmet. I don't know, maybe we want Berserker more. We'll have to suss it out. And it cannot take us... Okay, so that does not kill us. That wall certainly will, though. If we're not careful. Any advantage to going top path? Fucking idiot. And inept. Oh shit. Fuck. You know, not gonna lie, I had my gaming god moments there with those dodges, but looks like we needed to trigger that shooter block. Seems pretty doable though. Gets the heart racing a little bit, just like how we like them. So now, let's try this with, I guess not. For some reason I thought Berserker was in that block, not Red Stealth, but just give it another go. Seems very doable, just a couple tricky parts. Like that. Am I gonna die there again? Looks like I am. I feel like we... Okay, one continue left. Okay, let's try... It's not a mistake we want to be making. I feel like Berserker's more normal jump actually maybe is what you want here. Okay, we won't have trouble getting in there even if our horizontal speed isn't quite as high. But also, we don't get the advantage of having a lofty regular jump, so there's that. Okay, I don't know if we wanted to go that path. Oh, we definitely didn't. Really, so far, the only advantage I'm seeing of... We'll give it another go, and I don't know why that jumps so hard for me, but the only advantage I'm seeing of Berserker is that his more average jump doesn't screw us over on this early section. So we like this top path. We don't like losing our helmet like that, though. Fuck. I was damn close. I knew I had to be on the top path, but... Once we didn't mess up there, which is something. Yeah, that place that's definitely designed to throw you off. Am I right, guys? Top path seems like the answer on this level. Not triggering that also seems like the answer, but... Ah, shit. Okay, last legit attempt. And I did it again. Okay, I am a complete idiot. Really putting the full effort into the last attempt, as you can see. Oh, and we're taking the bad bottom path, too. That's actually a little bit faster, but I don't know if it ultimately really matters too much. Holy fuck. Well, we died to the fire after some Matrix level dodging. That's the game over. Our legitimate attempt ends there. I think we did alright, though. I'm not too dissatisfied. And now we can move on to doing this the less legit way and discover some pretty cool stuff, I think, completely stress-free, so let's do it. Okay, so Relay of Death 3. No helmet. Let's go. I feel like Red Stealth really is the ideal pick here if we just can figure out a way to consistently not run into trouble on this part, which I guess is just doing a low jump. Once we didn't mess that part up. Get in here, which is ever so slightly slower, it seems, but again, I'm not sure if triggering that is actually the play or not. Maybe it isn't. You never know with these shooter blocks. Did I just see a continue back there? Oh, yeah, I guess that is there. jump is a no-no. Taking some unnecessary damage so far. I guess the bottom path really doesn't seem that bad either. We did trigger that, unfortunately. So maybe try not triggering these shooter blocks coming up. Or maybe that's okay. It seems like we really don't have much choice in the matter. Would love to find maybe a conveniently placed helmet somewhere so we can get a nice little health refill. Not be doing this on 1 HP. Okay, we did it. It's actually a pretty cool level. I like it. Could be maybe changed up in certain ways if it were me, but I definitely gives a nice sort of exhilarating feeling that some murder wall levels can without being too over the top. Anyway, we got the 3 oddities, and I suspect this is our Bagel Bros. Sky level. Sky Cutter. Oh, that is kind of wacky. Okay, I will take Cyclone any day over Sky Cutter. Just about. Assuming we'll get our bosses spawning in here. Don't think we'll be given a... Okay, so refill there. I don't want the Sky Cutter helmet. And some time. That's, I guess, about as good as we can hope for. We'll have to be discovering some good windows to actually damage these guys. This here would be suitable. Somehow just right through him there. I'd like to not be spinning here, but... Now, I was promised 3 oddities, and I'm only seeing 2. Guess we've maybe got a Bagel Bros situation where one of... Oh, here we go. Guess the stage is a little deeper than I thought. So I'm thinking, how is this gonna work with Sky Cutter? Well, that was effective. Now, can we get another Cyclone helmet here? Or Red Stealth, or anything that would make this... Okay, so that... Bottom of the screen, I assume. How the hell are we gonna damage this guy? Seems like he goes through the, goes more vertically on the side, so maybe that's our opportunity. Actually, not be where we want to be here. Okay, so this looks like the opportunity to hit him. We're not really in a great position to do so. Oh, hidden block, okay. Interesting. Shoot. Okay. So I think the play is stick with Cyclone. But there is a hidden block somewhere. I suspect it's maybe a refill of some kind. But you never know. Let's check out the hidden block first, and then we can grab more time. Okay, it's an expert rifle. That's something. We certainly don't mind those. Cyclone? No, it's the Sky Cutter. The other clock. Getting a little damage on this guy, sadly not much. Fuck. That was a dumb death. So I think first things first, we just wait for this guy to come over, and then we jam ourselves in the ceiling and do about as much damage to him as possible. Get the kill pretty quickly. I haven't quite figured out exactly what the bottom head's pathing is. Seems to be a Bagel Bros situation where it just kind of comes in and out of the picture at random, except this time it's the bottom head, I'm thinking. There's the bottom head. Not a lot of opportunities to deal damage to these guys, it seems. He's back. Ain't it? Okay, not sure why I did that, but if only we had a red stealth or something here. Okay, this is a good opportunity to damage this guy. And when he passes over this way, we're going to want to be here so we can loop over the top. Deal a little chip damage to him on the way back. Slightly unorthodox boss here. Okay, so got that. Now I feel like the bottom head might be the most problematic one. I'm assuming he'll just kind of pop out of nowhere, but I can definitely see why we're given 2 clocks for this level. I'd be curious to know what the speed kill would be here. How are you, buddy? Okay, he's over here now. Seems like he just goes back and forth on the bottom, popping up out of the holes. Okay, so he's here now. If we can get a little bit of extra bounces on him when he does that, but he's gonna pop back down, right? Okay, he's back. Get some bounces on him like this. Should have made an effort to not be in tornado form there. Just kind of happened. Okay, so he's gonna come out there and go the opposite way. He's gotta be getting pretty low, I would imagine. Gotta be careful, since he's positioned over these pits. So now he's gonna come from the side, I believe. I'm gonna hover here so I don't get hit by the projectile. Should be okay like this. And then I want to make sure I'm not spinning when he pops out. Okay, well, I'm certainly not spinning when that happens. he's got to be so low, but I don't have a helmet now. Don't really want Sky Cutter either, to be entirely honest. But now I gotta be oh so careful. Okay, he's dead. Now, pass myself over. And we're out of there. Gonna be honest, not the most fun boss fight. I'd be interested to know if there's some kind of fast kill. Because that would be interesting to see. But I was actually thinking the other day, wouldn't it be cool to see a Sky theme boss fight? And there it is. Alright, Force of Forever. Now we are Sky Cutter here, which is okay, great first step. Already taking way too much damage. And now we're Iron Knight. A little bit of odd noise. Favorite enemies come to join the party. Can't quite get a good read on this what kind of level this will be so far. Another Iron Knight refill. I suspect these will be very generous up at the top. Okay, we got another clock. And then once we start progressing, we're gonna see jack shit in terms of helmets, so I'm gonna try my best to be careful here. Okay, so that guy fired. On. Nothing hidden up there. Stuck here, see what's going on. Okay, it's safe to go this way. Looks like we got more of that interesting foreground and background foliage that we had going on, I believe it was like the Eerie Expanse levels. Okay, this needs to be open first, so that's not the way to go. Scary. Okay, can I... Okay, so that's the bottom of the screen. Being over there gets us nothing. Okay, so we got some prize blocks here. I'm gonna wait for it to disappear and then go up there. Okay, so a Berserker helmet. And we get an opportunity to trigger shooter blocks here. It should open up that path. It did, okay. So that's gonna be the next way we go. So we should probably head up onto this platform first. Certainly an interesting level so far. Okay, that's odd. So we're taking a teleporter. Which takes us here. I'm assuming this isn't elsewhere. And looks like red stealth is on the menu, boys. Who could have ever foreseen those needles coming back? Looks kind of... Holy fuck, man. Maybe a Micromax path? So maybe... Is this not an elsewhere? I'm starting to think maybe it isn't, but... Got no clue where we are. Oh, fuck. We're not... I assumed we screwed something up by letting those get blocked, but... I guess not. Actually, saw some discussion on the Kid Chameleon Discord the other day about killing those guys if you're standing a block above them with red stealth, so... Shout out to those guys. Oh. I've witnessed a murder. I suppose it was more of a suicide, but pretty brutal either way. So we're really expected to stick with the red stealth here. And we're going deeper and deeper. Getting a real under Skull Mountain 2 vibe with all these crystals on the bottom layer. What a jump from this guy. Thank you. He respawned. Bastard. You know, this actually might be lava that instantly kills. I don't think it is. I think that lava usually looks a little different, but you never know. No one is safe. Oh, that was absolutely worth taking damage twice. Okay, we're up there. It's like this is the way to go. Stealth refill and a diamond. I don't know, that felt more like an elsewhere. Okay, so this is an interesting looking level. I'm gonna pause and take a sip of my drink. Interesting, because I remember in Heady Metal's Revenge, pretty much all the elsewheres seem replaced by the someplace levels, which in general seem much larger, and I'm fairly certain that was an elsewhere, but felt like one of those. Who knows? I didn't feel like throwing a life on it to find out. Okay, so it's probably going to be another Red Stealth or Iron Knight level here, so it's like... Yeah, we're given the choice. I think I'm gonna stick with Red Stealth for the time being. Well, I guess note to self, do not take the middle one. Need to go deeper. Interesting version of the desert palette here, though. That guy is on my shit list. Because it seems to me that we can absolutely not lose one of these helmets that's going to allow us to descend. Iron Knight. Okay, maybe... I honestly don't know if this is the path we want to go at all, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta go for it. And I am going to climb up and do this again, just to see if we get another 10 diamonds. Okay. Well, I actually I feel a little bad for doing that. I was actually very interested in what that level was both called and how it was going to play out, but you know, also had the potential to be very frustrating, as all these levels do. Okay, we're gonna get ourselves an extra life here. Hidden. Do really love this Hills palette here. Well, found the hidden block. That's what counts, right? Go up. Huh. The terrain looks a little odd. Looks like we got quite the vertical climb coming together here. Just gonna do this and see what happens. Looks like there's nothing to worry about. But we are running a little bit low on time, so okay, looks like we trigger an elevator block here. Try and take care not to get crushed. Hills of ice over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the reason... Okay, shit just got real interesting. So we opened up a path somewhere. Or maybe we're intended to take a cyclone path here. I don't actually know if this is a cyclone path, I'm just assuming. So yeah, looks like this is turned into a cyclone level. My brain is smooth. Love to get rid of that guy. There we go. Okay, so let's get up here and check out this block first. 2,000 points there. Destroy that. Okay, it's a teleport. I don't know. Guess we're taking it, but I feel bad if we skip this level. Well, fuck, man. I should stop taking teleporters, I guess. It's part of the fun, but... Okay, so... I want to be down here, maybe? I am worried that we might be... Nah, that doesn't make sense. The question being, is this a level where these helmets are aplenty, or we need to hold on to it? Plenty of diamonds coming our way. Just gonna get rid of this guy, he's freaking me out. You know what, I'm gonna do it. Expecting an entire wave of those to over and hit me. Okay, so it looks like this is a Sky Cutter level. In which case, I'd be happy to hold on to Cyclone if it means, you know, not doing this with Sky Cutter. Though it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility that he's required. Looks like we need Sky Cutter to get those. I'd really like to hold on to Cyclone here. And I'm not sure what's going on with all these shooter blocks, but we are going to trigger them. doing so well, too. Very unnecessary damage. That was also closer than it needed to be. Suspect it's a Skycutter helmet? No, it's not. I don't know why I'm ducking so much here. Well, we've maxed out the time, so that's something. Stay away from that. And it looks like we're looping back down to the area with the teleporter. Oh man. Okay, this is getting a little scary here. Like, we cannot lose. Okay, so if we lose Cyclone, there is a Skycutter. But I'd rather not use that. Okay, we are at the end. We lost the helmet, but we're at the end. Murder wall. Shit. Is it though? I'm actually seeing the wall. Maybe it's a slow murder wall. I think we should haul ass. Oh, shit. Huh? Elsewhere? Am I getting baited here? What's going on? Is this an incredibly slow murder wall, or is the music just changed? Seems like there's far too much going on here for vertically wise to be a murder wall, but... This is really weird. I'm not able to really get a good read on this level. I wish I had not destroyed those. Now, do we want to go? Which way do we want to go here? I'm just gonna go this way. Flipping upside down is the way to go here. Maybe not, because we're dangerously... Okay, that was stupid. Shouldn't have done that. Either way, though, I can safely say that we are not in danger here from any sort of murder wall. So, I guess we got that going for us. It is a Skycutter level, though, so I'm not crazy about that. But it seems pretty tame, as long as we don't do anything too stupid. Yes, most of these do actually seem to be background tiles, so it's not as tight as one might expect. I suppose maybe this does confirm the return. I don't know if I want to be upside down here. I guess it doesn't matter. Confirm the return of these really big elsewheres that we saw in Heavy Metal's Revenge. Just not break those. Interesting. Okay. Got a drill block. Actually bad at the video game. Especially when I can just do that. Berserker helmet. This just got a little more interesting. What the fuck is going on? Excuse me? Well, things just got fucking weird. The question being, is there somehow something going on where when we drop down further the wall, I'm completely, I don't have words right now for what's going on. I'm utterly confused. Fuck, and now I'm utterly dead. Okay. So, the music's not just for show. My prediction, I suppose, for how this level is going to go is that we navigate to a certain point and then the wall starts going the opposite direction and actually becomes a threat. I don't even know if that's possible, but I also didn't know that whatever the hell is going on here was possible, so we're in completely fresh territory here. There's a refill here. I'm not too worried about taking damage. Hold up, we don't want that. I need to kill this guy. Actually, I could just do that. Okay, so it looks like when we scroll the screen all the way to one side, then the wall appears. Are these meant to be Sky Cutter only or something? What's going on with this? I love a helmet, so I suppose I can just do this too. On that day, no helmets were found. like to make a big jump here and then crawl out. Shit. This is the oddest Elsewhere I've ever played. Either way, I think it's important that we hold on to the Sky Cutter, and then at one point, I'm not sure which helmet makes this level easier, honestly. And I feel like I'm approaching it in a very loose sort of way, either way. Okay, so we can activate this murder wall. Maybe it's just here to punish the player if they... I don't know, I'm just gonna stop hypothesizing, like, I really have no clue what's going on if that wasn't apparent. These guys are just here to make my day more frustrating. Okay, so we know there's a Berserker helmet here. The question being, is it what we want? I think maybe we'll stick with Sky Cutter for the time being, just because these platforming sections are very awkward. Now we're in danger of losing the Sky Cutter. Now we've lost the Sky Cutter. Give me some kind of helmet, please. The Sky Cutter certainly is some kind of helmet, so... This is bizarre. Damage twice, there's... shit. I was hoping the Diamond Snake would actually, you know, kill the enemies, but I guess that was too much to ask. Love to be able to trigger my You know what? Might be boring, but I'm gonna wait for the snake to run out and then trigger invincibility and just try and breeze through this section. Try not to touch the murder ball in the process. So now we're back here. I guess was inevitable. We're gonna have to do our... Back on the Sky Cutter helmet then. No, fuck. Whew, that was a critical mistake there. Pretty sure we were getting quite close to the end there too. Really doesn't seem all that hard, but I do struggle on Sky Cutter levels. We're losing the Sky Cutter much earlier than we should be here. It doesn't become too much of a problem. Honestly, this is just time-consuming, mainly. That's what's, I'm playing a bit tilted because of how long it seems to take to get from point A to point B on this level. Alright, so back over here. A berserker helmet there. Hey there, murder wall. How's it going, buddy? I believe one of these was a Skycutter refill. I'm gonna say it was this one. For once in my life, I was correct. Okay, this is weird. And I think actually the play here is to just do that. Say this was the Skycutter. It is. Back on the ceiling. Things are going great. So this is that awkward bit here. And I keep, for some reason, thinking I can just speed through there. I was so close to death. My god. I'm just gonna maybe slowly trigger these so I don't have to worry about that. Is this jump possible? Honestly, not sure it is. Do it the old-fashioned way. So much for that. Oh. Shit. Okay, we're gonna wait for this driller to start. Oh, come on. Oh, these fucking tornadoes. I would have killed to have more diamonds there. Which, as tedious as it may be, I really should be picking up diamonds in case I need to use invulnerability. So we did learn last time is that losing this particular helmet this early is not really a problem, because we got one right over here. Losing this one doesn't really matter too much yet. Okay, maybe we actually do trigger some of those early, because even though it does seem to make doing the route without Skycutter harder, ideally we just want a clear path to do it with Skycutter. Okay, I'll have to keep my eyes peeled. I'm wondering if there's something that can be done with Berserker that I'm not really realizing here. Because the helmet's hidden, but it doesn't really seem to give us much value here. Well, that's a problem. Okay, we got a big problem on our hands. Skycutter maybe? Red Stealth. This is weird. So it seems like now we're poised to take the bottom path, which I'm not really too excited by, especially when it leads us to dying there, like idiots. Assuming the shooter blocks just exist to get rid of the tornadoes, but I could be wrong. I'm not seeing what else they can really do. We do have enough diamonds at this point where we do get at least one invincibility if we're actually able to... Well, I could... Not sure if we actually have the horizontal... I should be able to do that. Horizontal speed to open that. Now, are they telling us to go... I'm pretty sure we're just kind of confined to the bottom path with this helmet. Guys... Really trying to make our lives as hard as possible here. Okay, now red stealth I think is what we take just because it gives us more HP to work with, but... Maybe we try and keep our bounces low here. I don't like the look of any of this though. Shit, man. We gotta stick with the Sky Cutter. Like, the level just seems far too tedious without it. Tedious and difficult. A welcome combination as always. Triggered those for better or for worse. Still haven't figured out which one it is. Now, what does this grant us here? We haven't actually checked this out yet. A sky vault. Nothing out of the ordinary. Especially when they're pretty abundant on this top portion of the map. The issue here is that we're taking far too much damage once we get this here. That can't really be happening. Either way though, we're not stopping to pick those up, and there is a refill, so maybe I'm just being stupid here. Lost our helmet at a very awkward time to lose it. Fuck, man. Really like to get this taken care of. I don't want to leave an episode off while stuck. guys are really souring my mood. I'd appreciate if they fucked off. Oh man, going into this with... I don't know. I think we try the bottom path here. Hand's kind of been forced. Maybe not the bottom path, but we're just gonna see what we can do from here. It's not really a jump I can make, so let's do that. And now we're back here. Pan the camera down, so... Okay, well... Oh, shit, my timing was off. We're in real danger of just dying here, straight up. And through there. Our good buddy the Wall is back to say hi. We do have enough for one use of invincibility, so... Not gonna say things are looking up, but they've been worse. Absolutely obliterated. Shit. So we do get our refill here. We still have one use of invincibility, so things actually are looking alright here, and that guy get past him. Now we continue off. Oh, shit, man. Now we're here. I really do not like this part. Because of that. Shit, and we lost our helmet. Okay, awkward. Ah, fuck, and we neglected to pick up a clock, so now we're really up shit creek without a paddle here. Don't touch the fucking wall, you moron. Kidding me? Okay, fuck. I actually screwed myself by not taking that, by not finding a clock earlier on in the level. That is really unfortunate, but we did learn a lesson here. Find a fucking clock. And maybe I'm being optimistic, but something tells me once we make our way through that bottom portion, we actually are out of the woods, quite literally, but you never know. Well, there's a clock, so that's the extent of that we really need to worry about. I don't think we picked up any clocks there. And, okay, so there are 2 clocks and easy access for us. I'm actually a little worried we're gonna die here because of this fucker. I'd really love to grab the Sky Cutter helmet. We will be able to do sweat those hits. But we do start to sweat all the hits after them, so careful play is the name of the game. Doing alright so far. Time we actually lost our helmet here. It doesn't matter though, because we do have our good buddy Sky Cutter right up here. And now we've got 7 minutes to do what took us considerably longer. Okay, so this is the one part I'm worried about. I just don't quite trust myself to not get crushed here. It's not that hard, but so really shouldn't fall off the fucking stage. That's another thing that I should avoid. I think we just kind of have to trigger these. Shit. Our options are pretty limited here. We need to get rid of this driller. And then get whatever the fuck is in one of these boxes that we need. Okay, red stealth. This is massive. And then there's... okay. Well, shit. Now this is... it kind of looks like we might want a... yeah, that's doable. We just need to get a running start. We're out. Okay, so I'm genuinely sorry. That was really not especially difficult, and we spent, like, I want to say at least half an hour on it. At least it's comforting to know that even though we burned through our legit lives, we probably would have been game overing sooner or later anyway. Not that I didn't expect that. But I do thank you guys for watching, and I'm hoping we can make next episode a little bit more entertaining. But, you know, fingers crossed, and I'll see you guys next time.